Hello everybody, welcome to another day. I'll be honest, this is honesty is the best policy. Remember, it's for me, it's like an external kind of journal. I'm not a big fan of writing stuff down, so I'll speak it out loud. I really did not want to, I wasn't even going to bother recording. I do get like that quite a lot. There's quite a few days where I'm just like, I can't be bothered. I really can't be bothered. These are the times. It's like with the gym for so many years. It's like with anything that you want to try and pursue in life. That's difficult because it's going to be difficult. It really is going to be difficult. It's going to be hard, but you need to realize that you can't act on emotions all the time. If you're feeling tired and you don't want to get something done, I get it. People need rest and they need time to cool down, whatever you want to call it, after being at work and going to the gym. And people say I need my winding down time, but if you just live a life of just constantly being comfortable, it's comfortable to a degree, but you're comfortable in a life that doesn't necessarily make you completely happy. So you have to do these uncomfortable things. As one of the biggest inspirations in my life in terms of like people that not necessarily look up to, because I don't really look up to anyone. I'm not trying to be like anyone, but I think there's certain people out there that you can take advice from, or you can take bits of their life and apply that mentality as much as you can, your own version of it. And that is David Goggins, absolute unit of a human being. If you haven't heard about him, go and find out about him. He is the reason I got really into my running. I need to get back on my running, but he is one of them people that, like, again, I don't just sit there and think about him all the time to do these hard things. But when you hear people that have, again, all these successful people all have different paths, different walks of life, and when you just hear people that have no reason to be a success, because there's a lot of people out there that just make it from absolutely nothing, and can be an influence on hundreds of thousands and millions of people's lives from someone that, like I said, just statistically shouldn't have been a success. I've heard people before that to make it, like, in terms of social media and stuff like that, is like the same amount of luck as like winning the lottery or something. The odds of it compares to, think about how many people are in the world and how many people are in that top 1% of people. And I'm not saying I'm ever going to make that top 1%, but it doesn't mean that you can't strive to be a better version of yourself. And with things like that, you have to think, like I say, think about the person who you used to be, think about where you are now, and think about where you want to be, and act upon that now. The only person that's going to be thankful for the things you do in the future is the future version of yourself. But the person in the present right now may not want to do these things. They may not want to get up and go to work, go to the gym after work. I'm knackered. Like, I just really didn't want to go today. I really did not want to go, but I went. I got a really good session in. Like, I genuinely felt really good. I'm going to go home. I'm going to eat some good food. I'm going to have a good nap. I still prioritize the things that are beneficial to me, but I do not do things anymore that are not beneficial to me. I literally work, eat, sleep, spend time with my son, go out for daily walks, and that is it. I don't really watch any TV. I watch some in the evening when I'm in bed, when little man's gone to bed, but my priorities in my life are my health and trying to be, in whatever version I can be, the best version of myself. And for me, that is putting time into doing things like this. Again, I want to get better at doing it, but also to the point of, I don't want to make it become something that, like, is a sense of like, oh, I don't want to do it, because I do enjoy doing it. But when you're at this point of like, no one, you know that there's barely anyone watching, and if you are watching, it's not me disregarding you in any way. I really, 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 really appreciate it. But with things in life, it's delayed gratification, isn't it? And the hardest thing is doing something, not knowing you're going to be, there's no guarantee of success. Same as why people find going to the gym really hard, and it's something that's taught me one of my just overall best mindsets that it can possibly put me in, is going to the gym, because it tells me I can do something that there's only a handful of a percentage of this world that can do it regularly, and whether I'm at the top percent of people that do it, I am above average in a massive amount of terms of what I can do in the gym, and I know that factually. That's not up for debate. I know I'm a healthy, really fit human being, and I have the receipts to prove it. You can see what I do on a regular basis. There's not a lot of people out there that do what I do on a regular basis. It's not a woe is me, like look at me, I'm the best. It's not that at all. It's to show you that if I can do it, that you can do it too. But don't ever think that I just did the things I'm doing already overnight. Like, I've been doing it for years and years and years and years. I just wish I started doing something like this earlier, but you don't do these things without, again, you've got so many things that go into it. You've got the fear of judgment, the fear of failure, the fear of people not watching, even the people that do watch you and think, what do I have to say that's even that important? You listen back to it and go, am I even giving out any form of, what merits do I have to give out this kind of talk, we'll say, give this kind of talk, and who am I to be of any motivation? But I've posted on social media for a few years, but nothing ever like this, nothing ever to a point where I'm fully locked in, and it's nice to get messages from random people you've never met in your life and that say you are an inspiration. Not, like I said, there's no one out there that you should inspire to be, but you can inspire to be like and take attributes of their life. And I think I live I've said it loads of times, I think I'm at the stage where I'm confident enough to do this. I'm confident enough to speak to the camera. Yes, I'm still not the most confident I can be, but you only get better at doing these things by doing these things. There's only so much preparing mentally you can do until you actually do it. I think there's a saying, I literally heard it earlier on. I heard it earlier on YouTube. He always comes up with some guy that's like a big CEO, and he says, fear is a mile long but an inch deep. And the saying is you're thinking that the whole way it's just gonna be get deeper and deeper and deeper and harder, but what you don't realize is it's slow little steps that's my interpretation of it anyway. Slow little steps all along the way. It's not as deep and as scary as you think it is in this as he's comparing it to, like a river, a depth of water. The brain is so good at making you not want to do these things, and I always say everything in life, especially when I just talk about fitness and being a healthy human being and trying to eat better and trying to be better, trying to do better, not a financial thing in any way, shape or form. Obviously I do speak about people being rich and inspirational and that, but not in the sense of, I'm not telling you how to become financially any better off, because I don't have that experience. But the experience of the things that I do have I'm trying to talk about it as often as I can. I've gone off on a mad tangent there. I've lost my trail of thought. This is what happens when you only have 4 hours sleep. The point I'm making is, without trying and just trying and getting better, you're just gonna, that's it. Your brain is so good at keeping you in the place you're in. That's what I want to say. Your brain, it's always you, the saying is you versus you, isn't it? Your brain is so good at just giving you this fear of this unrealistic reality that hasn't even happened yet. You're thinking of all the worst possibilities, because when your brain does that, it keeps you in the same position. It keeps you from trying new things, trying to get better at anything, trying to better yourself. And when you find something that's hard, your brain is very good at resisting and going, no, I just want to go back to being the most comfortable version of that I can be. But that's not necessarily a good thing. And everything is a mental battle. When I started my running, I had no experience. I didn't know what I was doing. I still don't really know what I'm doing, but I try and gather information as I'm going along. And it's trial and experience. Trial and error, sorry. It comes with experience. I don't think there's, like I said in yesterday's video, there's no perfect time. Time is not waiting for you. Just get it done. Like I said, I didn't want to get this done today, but I've managed to still talk for nearly 10 minutes. So clearly I have things I want to say, but sometimes, like I said, your brain is so good at just making you go, why am I doing this? There's no one watching. No one cares. I barely have any subs. What do I actually have to talk to anyone about? Am I even interested? Am I even giving out? Do people even want to hear what I have to say? But with that mentality, you're never going to know. And the worst thing that will happen is, like I said, I will never gain any traction from this. But it's not something that it's going to ever negatively affect my life. It will just negatively affect me in the sense of I don't want to do it because I'm just being lazy. That's all it ever is. I just want to go home. I just don't want to talk on the camera today. But that's not, it's not for a reason of, it's not for a valid reason. It's just for laziness reasons. Same as you might not want to go gym. You can always do something. So this is me doing something. It's me trying to stay positive, trying to show you can win every day. It's all just a mental battle. Like, I've showed up now, I'm feeling good, I'm glad I've done this, I'm glad I've talked on the camera. If you made it through my car ramble yet again, I appreciate you. Like, subscribe, do all the good things, comment down below, let me know how your day is, let me know what it is that you're starting to do to try and make yourself a better version of yourself. Got the gym done, got a good pump, got a good back session, managed to do 45 single arm rows for 8. I'm feeling leaner again. My eating is becoming immaculate again. I'm doing really well. Not snacking, I'm fasting every day. Like I said, I'm gonna go home, get my sleep in because I know how important it is to recovery. And then I'll enjoy the rest of the day. As always, enjoy the video. Eat well, be well, do well, feel well. Enjoy every single day. I'll see you all later on. You got big toes. I'm recording you as evidence to show everyone that you beat me up because you're a nasty, nasty man. I got you. No, you're just gonna beat me up again. Promise?
Yeah, they're back.
I don't trust him. Oh, he's coming back. I want to go to sleep. Please.
Okay.
Oh, that's very nice. You're not going to beat me up anymore. Oh, thank you. I sleep here. Oh, very nice and cozy. Thank you. I'll see you in a bit then.
Yeah, I'll get a pin it for you.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, go.
Oh, cheers, mate.
Get up.
Oh, thanks very much. I'm only joking, Av. I'm going to get into bed. I was just joking.
No.
I'm going to get into bed properly. I thought you were going to keep beating me up, to be fair.
I'm not.
Whoppa!
I'm not there too. I'm not.
Oh, that's very nice.
Stay back.
I'm going to get into bed. I'm going to get into bed properly.
No, not properly. Not properly.
Daddy wants to get his clothes off. I don't want to sleep in my clothes. He's annoyed because his phone is not charged and our TV's broke in the room, which isn't ideal. Very sad times. You're going to go sleep as well? Okay. Good night then, Piggy. I'll shut the curtains. Oh, much better. Lie down then. Alright, well, Daddy's gonna have a nap and then we've got for a walk later. I'm gonna have a nap. You can. What? No, I'm going to sleep. I don't want to open the curtains. I want to go to sleep. You don't. You can just watch TT. It's fine. Alright? I like your jumper. You look very handsome. Oh my god. Is that yummy?
Yeah.
Ooh, it looks very nice. Daddy, have some.
No.
It's alright, I made it. Daddy doesn't eat. Daddy's fasted. Yeah, is it yummy? How yummy? Very yummy. 1 out of 10? 2 out of 10? 3 out of 10? Yeah. thumbs up? Yeah. Told me to record him. You think you're funny, do you?
Yeah, that is the empty.
You on?
Fake. Yeah.
Yeah?
No.
No?
No.
You on?
Yeah.
Yeah? You sure?
Oh, Peppa Pig.
Oh, do you really need Peppa Pig? Oh, God, Al. Can you get on me properly, please? Just for 2 minutes.
Get it on a bit for me.
Okay, you ready? Oh, Daddy's not got the room for this. This is not gonna work. You're not on at all, you donut.
Up all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Show me missiles. Whoa. Say, do you push-ups, people?
Piece of people.
See you all tomorrow.
I got this dog.
Alright.